Hey you guys, Rethinking Fairy here, bringing to you a space weather share, February 20th, 2011. Solar wind speed 434.6. Actually, let me refresh this, it's been a minute. 431.4. Density is 0.2 protons. Everything's starting to calm down. We had a B6 flare. The past 24 hours we had a C-class flare, so everything's definitely calming down out there. Our big sunspot that was shooting out the M and X flares is starting to rotate around the other side, so no worries about that. This other big monster we have over here that shot a couple of M flares at us, like I said, we've got B and C class flares, so obviously, at least for the moment, things are calming down around there. We did have some auroras this weekend. The magnetic field tipped south, so everybody up north got a good show. Wish I could have been there to see it. You guys keep posting pictures so I can look at it. Let's see. Our KP index is quiet. Magnetic field is still up. Chances for M and X flares have gone down. M class has gone down from 75% to 60%, and chance for class X all the way back down to 5%. Awesome. Let's hope it stays that way for a little while. And chances for geomagnetic storms are pretty much nil to none. So hopefully this week will stay a little bit quieter than we did last week. That's about all that's going on in space weather, I do believe. Oh, and they do have a video up talking about the far side of the sun. There's a region over there that's crackling with flares. It's going to be facing us in about a week, so stay tuned. We'll see what's going on with that. As far as all the earthquakes and earthquake swarms that we've been having, I wanted to do a little update, and I went back and did some digging for you guys. Now, past couple days we've had some serious swarm kicking in Arkansas. All of them have been magnitude 2 or larger. Quite a few of them have been 3 or 4 magnitude. It's been a little scary. Everybody's kind of been freaking out and worrying about it, including myself. So I went and did some digging just to see how freaked out I should be. Because honestly, I don't like to be freaked out about something if there's not any need to be. So went back and did some digging for you guys. Typed in on Google 2010 list for earthquakes in Arkansas. I got, and I'll put the link up for y'all, it's a Folkworm. I'm not sure if it's a .com or whatever. I'll put the link up. You guys don't worry, so y'all can go look at it yourself. Our concern is definitely been worth noting. I will give you that. I went all the way back. This list is for up to 6 months ago. And I'll start with on the 13th, I believe, is when we all started kind of noticing that these things were popping off. All the ones from the 15th to now have been in Greenbrier, Arkansas, or roundabout there. All of them have been at least 2 or higher. There have been 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So at least 9 earthquakes that were a 3 or higher. One of them was a 4. I was thinking there was a 4.7, but I guess I was wrong. Either way, I went back before that. Most of the ones listed for Arkansas, yes, there are a significant amount of earthquakes there all the time, obviously. They're all over this list. Most of them were listed for Guy, Arkansas. I do believe it's pretty close to Greenbrier, but there are few and far between listed for Greenbrier past January. We've got a couple here and there, but you go back to January and before that, and they start getting significantly lower. We got 1.7, 1.7, 1.6, and that was the 27th of January, 28th of January. Before that, 2.0, 1.9. The further back I go, the lower they get, and the fewer they get for the amount for each day. Like this one, there was 1, 2, 3, 4 on that day, 2.2, 1.7, 1.8. So the further back you go, the lower these things get. You got 1.4, 1.3. I mean, you're not even going to feel that. That's like not going to even be noticeable to you. Which, I mean, it's still significant because it's an earthquake going on, and yeah, our Earth is moving, and everybody needs to keep up with it, but nothing to be freaked out about. So these things happen there all the time, but I mean, I had to go all the way back to December 13th to get a 3.1, and that was the other ones that happened in Arkansas on that day was a 1.7 and a 2.2. And the other significant ones going on the past couple months was like Oklahoma. So yeah, these things go on there, but the ones that have gone on in the past couple of days have definitely been something to take notice about. They've all been, like I said, 2 or higher. So we have not been freaking out needlessly. This has been a significant concern. I did look it up. I'll post the link so you guys can see it for yourself. So I don't think we need to continue freaking out about it, but I definitely think that we should continue to monitor the situation. I definitely will. I live in Mississippi, so things this close to me, I'm definitely going to be keeping you guys updated on because I'm concerned for myself, especially when we've got earthquakes kicking off in Gulf Shores, Alabama. So I'll keep you guys updated. Don't freak out. It's obviously something that goes on all the time, but like I said, I will keep you guys updated because there have been quite higher number magnitudes going on in the past couple of days, so I'll keep an eye on it. Other than that, California's kicking it like usual, like they always do. So is Alaska and everywhere else. I have noticed on my Earthquake 3D that most of the earthquakes going on in the past couple of days, like the past week, have been pretty high. There have been quite a number of 3 or higher, 4 or higher. I know things are always kicking off in the Ring of Fire and around Japan, Indonesia, all of that, but I think that the flares that we had the past couple days have maybe amped things up a bit. I don't know. Like I said, I'm not a scientist. I'm not for sure. I'm not the expert. I'm just going on what I see. I see 5.1s and 5.4s and where was it? There was a 6.1 or 6.2. No, I've misplaced it now. I don't know where it went. I got too many lists for my own good. So anyway, the earthquakes we've been having around the globe have been pretty substantial, I would think. So like I said, I'll keep you guys updated. Try not to have too many worries, and until next time, stay free, keep thinking, peace and love.